It's Rick and Patty from the KORD Morning Show. Thanks for listening. We really appreciate it.
And, of course, you can always catch us anywhere and everywhere with our KORD mobile app. It's free for you in the App Store as well in Google Play.
I love that combo. Post Malone, Morgan Wallen. I had some help. 611, number 1 for New Country, 1027 KORD. The combo I love even better, Post Malone and the Blake Shelton new one that's coming up here. Love that. And the new album is going to drop in August. So if you want to hear the new Post Malone album, the Big Country album, going to drop in August.
I think this is going to be the year of Post Malone.
Oh, my gosh.
I mean, we've got Post Malone. We've got Shaboozey.
Yep, absolutely. All these.
What happened to Beyonce? Beyonce, where is she? What?
Well, we'll just wait to the award show when Kanye or whoever jumps on the stage. Oh, she had the best country album of all time. And then Post Malone, no, you didn't. No, you didn't.
I think it's going to be all Post Malone.
It is.
He's like the new Jelly Roll.
Yeah, absolutely. I think, and again, I think Post Malone did it right. He's hooked up with Blake Shelton, Jelly Roll. He's hooked up with all the big,
The big ones, yeah. It's happening.
When we were talking about even the Morgan Wallen and Post Malone song here,
yes.
You have to go look at the video to see who's singing. His voice emulates Morgan Wallen so well.
It's amazing.
Yeah, you're like, okay, who's singing right now?
I know.
It's, you have to go watch the video and think, oh, there's Post Malone. Oh, now Morgan's singing. Now Post is singing. Yeah, it's kind of fun to watch the videos. So, anyway, it's I can hardly wait. The album drops here in a couple weeks.
August 16th, I believe.
Yeah, so we're super excited to hear I want to hear all the other tracks. So right now, all we've got is the Blake Shelton, and we've got the Morgan Wallen one. All right, going to get your day started. Windy, breezy for us. Going to be cooler in the 80s today. Right now, 60 and sunshine. We're going to work on some Facebook fun. It is a Throwback Thursday. We've also got the Numerica Impossible Movie Challenge.
It's a busy day.
And 720. What's going to happen at 720, Patty?
Are you talking about some tickets to the Pendleton Whiskey Music Fest?
Absolutely. Right there. Party in Pendleton.
Look at those tickets.
That's right. Best day of summer. Give you a chance to win those on the way. So get up, get going, grab a cup of coffee. Let's get going. Let's get the day started together. You got Rick and Patty. KORD.
Starting your day the right way with the KORD Morning Show. Number 1 for New Country. 1027 KORD.
Toyota of Tri-Cities and 1027 KORD have teamed up to support local businesses by giving away thousands of dollars in gift cards and passes to restaurants, movies, car washes, and more. Get your name in to win at the Toyota ticket counter on the KORD mobile app or 1027KORD.com. Now remember, when you win on KORD, take a photo of yourself and post it to social media using the hashtag WowMoments for a chance to win other prizes from Toyota of Tri-Cities.
Favor number 1 for New Country. It's 1027 KORD 623. You got Rick, you got Patty. Good morning. Sunshine, 60, windy, breezy.
Yeah, it is.
When you were driving in this morning, you saw some road construction?
Hey, man, be careful. Yes, I was going to, take the exit to get onto the Blue Bridge off of 240 coming from Richland to head on over, the river into Pasco.
Right.
They got some road work going on right there, and Did
it throw you off a little bit?
It threw me off, so I exited, to get onto Columbia, the roundabout there.
Right.
And we all just made a U-turn and got back on. Be careful.
Yeah.
Because it's not clear if you can take the Blue Bridge, to exit there.
The signage is not good. So just be aware of that.
It's right where you curve to, to get onto the Blue Bridge.
Yeah, right there. And so they're all right there. So when you come around, you're like, what's going on here? And then, okay, I got you.
I'm not exactly sure what they're doing, but, you can tell that they're working on the road.
Yeah.
But you don't really know what's happening.
I came down from 395 up there in Kennewick, so I saw them to my side.
Yes,
but I couldn't see what they're doing. I mean, they're down there, but I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing either.
But again, just be aware of that. It might be a delay and slow down this morning. Facebook fun to get your day started. Here you go. Name a food that tastes good, both hot and cold. This is a fun one. We've done this one before. It's fun.
Pizza.
Spaghetti, says Gloria.
Yep.
Karen says meatloaf. Kelly says, you're right, pizza. Pizza. Sherry says pizza. Yeah, I was trying to think. For me, pasta. Most pasta it can either be hot or cold.
Yeah.
There are certain foods that chicken. Believe it or not, I believe chicken can be great hot or cold.
Okay.
Because you get the day old chicken or whatever. I'll eat chicken. There's some things I'll never eat hot or cold. But but
yeah,
I'm gonna give it to spaghetti. Like you said, anything that's kind of pasta is always good. What else is?
I don't know. For me, it's just pizza.
Yeah, pizza, spaghetti, meatloaf. Trying to think. Yeah. Believe it or not, I will throw this out there, hot or cold.
What?
Not necessarily hot, but warm. when you're talking about soda or pop, root beer. Root beer is okay when it's warm. I mean, there are certain.
I'll take water, hot or cold. Doesn't
really?
matter to me.
Water has to be ice cold for me.
I don't mind it room temperature.
Really? Mm-hmm. Oh, no. It's gotta be. It drives my wife nuts.
I like hot lemon water.
Okay.
I do.
Do you like, but can it be cold lemon water too?
Yes, absolutely.
Right, there you go. There's a couple there for you. So there's a Facebook fun for you. Name a food that tastes good both hot and cold.
Well, I'll say this too. I'll say coffee. Because sometimes you get iced coffee.
Good one. See, now you're thinking. So we'll share this with you. That's Facebook fun. Name a food that tastes good, both hot and cold. More of your comments on the way. You got Rick and Patty.
Starting your day the right way with the Cord Morning Show, number 1 for New Country, 1027 KORD.
KORD. 6:40 now. You got Rick, you got Patty. Great to be with you. 65 degrees, partly sunny for you. And what is going on in Nashville?
Well, NBC is putting together an all-star tribute for the late Toby Keith. The concert is going to be featuring performances from Eric Church. You got Luke Bryan taking part, Carrie Underwood, Jelly Roll, and a number of others. I think I heard something about Lainey Wilson as well. Toby Keith, American Icon, will take place at Nashville's Bridgestone Arena on July 29th, and then it will air on NBC as a 2-hour special on August 28th, with a portion of the proceeds from tickets going to the Toby Keith Foundation's OK Kids Corral. Jelly Roll is adding more than a dozen dates to his Beautifully Broken tour. He revealed the additional dates for his first ever arena tour during his appearance on Jimmy Kimmel Live. Now, among the 15 new dates will be stops in Indianapolis, Lexington, and Austin. Jelly Roll will kick off the tour on August 27th in Salt Lake City, with it now wrapping up on November 23rd in Jacksonville. There will be a pre-sale for tickets for the new dates, and that will be Friday with a general on-sale set for July 1st. Finally, Thomas Rhett is heading to Las Vegas for a mini residency. It happens later this year. He'll be playing 4 shows in December at the recently opened Fontainebleau Las Vegas Hotel. Thomas said that setting up in Vegas for a string of shows is something that he's always been trying to do for a while now. And he added that it gives him the chance to go back to playing some smaller rooms and making the shows unlike anything he's done before. Thomas Rhett, of course, releasing a new album about a woman that's coming on August 23rd. Tickets for Thomas Rhett live in Las Vegas go on sale on Friday. And, of course, we're looking forward to seeing Thomas at the Pendleton Whiskey Music Fest on July 13th. We'll have your tickets very soon. And those are your trending headlines.
The Cord Morning Show with Rick and Patty. Back with more next on number 1 for New Country, 1027 KORD.
Jason Aldean, lights come on. Number 1 for New Country. It's 1027 KORD at 6:53. You got Rick, you got Patty. 61 degrees. Happy Thursday to you. Throwback Thursday. If you want to hear something, let us know.
Give us a call.
Yeah, right there on the app chat as well. You can let us know if there's a song. We haven't heard from Johnny in a while.
It's been a while.
Yeah, so I was thinking his favorite Save a Horse, Ride a Cowboy, Big and Rich. Always good on a Throwback Thursday.
Yeah, it is.
Where you at, Johnny? Where you at? So if you want to hear something, app chat us, 547 KORD. I remember maybe we'll play some Reba, some George Strait. What are you thinking? What are you thinking there?
Wow.
I think we'll find a good George Strait song.
You know me. I love George.
I love the King. Absolutely. So many great. I was funny. I was adding my little playlist at home. And so many great George Strait songs.
I know.
I loved, and I have no shame in it. I loved the movie Pure Country that he did way back in 1991.
Wow.
And I loved that.
Wow.
And I love the soundtrack where the sidewalk ends and Heartland. All those songs on that album is so good. But that movie to me, and it's interesting what makes that movie pretty amazing. I'm not going to give away the ending, but he doesn't kiss the girl at the end.
What?
Because he promised his wife that even though he was doing this movie role, guess what he wouldn't do?
Oh.
So even though, it's a big romantic movie or whatever, but guess what he doesn't do? He's like, no, Norma. His wife's name's Norma. George's wife's name's Norma. I'm not gonna kiss her. And so at the end, he gives her a big hug.
Okay.
Big old hug at the end. Because most romantic movies end with big old smooch and all that.
Yeah.
Nope, not the King. Wow. No, he said nope, not gonna do it. Not gonna kiss her.
You know certain things. I'm always amazed.
I'm just saying.
We were talking about Willie Nelson, right?
Yeah,
Willie hasn't been able to make it to his shows.
I know.
With Bob Dylan. So, sadly, I feel like... Anyways, you went on about Willie's got 8 kids and blah, blah, blah. And
Lucas, his son Lucas, and then he hangs out with Shooter Jennings, which is the son of Waylon.
I know.
And if you've seen The Ranch, which is a great series on Netflix, the Mamas Don't Let Your Babies Go to Be Cowboys, you got Lucas, who's the son of Willie, and you got Shooter, son of Waylon, doing the song. It's so good. Their version's great, too. But yeah, you're 90, 91, 92?
He's 91.
Yeah.
So apparently, I want to say on Friday there's supposed to be a show. I think I heard Siric. I'm not exactly sure, but he's supposed to be performing on Friday.
Well, crossing fingers.
Yes, I hope so.
Yeah, we love you. We love you, Willie. All right, Throwback Thursday. What do you want to hear? Let us know. 1027 KORD.
You're listening to Rick and Patty in the morning on number 1 for New Country, 1027 KORD.
Young, raised on country, number 1 for New Country. It's 1027 KORD. You got Rick, you got Patty. Good morning. 711, 720. Yes, the Pendleton party in Pendleton. We're talking about the Pendleton Whiskey Music Fest.
Yep.
Give you a chance at 720 to walk away with a pair of tickets for that. Also, don't forget the Numerica Impossible Movie Challenge on the way this morning at 750. Before we get to that, though, let's dig in on this particular situation. And I in the past, we've talked about DNA doesn't lie. What's going on with Stephanie here this morning?
Rick and Patty, I thought I was in love, got pregnant in high school. I kept the kid, and he's been terrific. He's 11 now, and his father has been great about it. We've maintained a great relationship, though they are not together. Soon after high school, I married a great guy who's been my son's dad for all practical purposes. We never told our son that this was not his real dad. Our 10-year high school reunion was last weekend, and they let you bring your kids. It was a great time until someone let it slip that my friend was the real dad, and our son heard it.
Oh, jeez.
Well, the boy is just 11, and he's crushed. He doesn't want anything to do with my husband now, and he's become quiet and withdrawn. And now I feel horrible. I have no idea what to do about this. Help. Stephanie and Milton Freewater.
These situations are sometimes so tough. I will tell you, Patty, you and I have talked a lot about this off the radio.
Yeah.
And being a foster kid, I remember how much I loved my foster mom. And one time she wanted to teach me a lesson by putting my bike away because I kept leaving my bike out. And mom said, "Hey, man, someone's going to steal your bike." And I said, and I just kept leaving it out. Well, she took it and she hid it away. And then my little girlfriend, Melanie, found it in the shed and went to my foster mom and said, "Well, his bike's not missing. It's in the shed." And my foster mom felt so bad about it that she came to me and said, "Hey, by the way, your bike didn't get stolen. I was trying to teach you a lesson." And I remember being all of 8 or 9 years old going, "You lied to me. You lied to me." And she says, "Yeah, but I was trying, and she says, "I wouldn't accept it because at the end of the day, you lied to me." And she said that she felt like she broke this trust, because, we had this great relationship.
Yeah.
And so I know he's 11 years old, but I understand where the kid's coming from is, and we talk about this off the microphone, that if my boss keeps something from me, I don't care how bad the news is, whether I'm getting let go or I did a horrible job performance, I want to know immediately.
Yeah.
And one time we got a bad review on this, not you, but we got a bad review on the radio station, and they kept it from me for like 3 months. And the boss said, "Well, it was the holidays. We just didn't want to share it with you until after the holidays." And I went, "No, the day it happened, I wanted to know about it." You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care how bad news is. I need to know immediately because good or bad, I want to process it. You know what I'm saying? So I understand why the kid is withdrawn and quiet right now.
Yeah.
This is huge. You just found out your dad's not your dad. 11 years.
And not from people who
Yeah.
you
That's
think you would hear that
is that the
from.
worst? Come on, Patty. You've had that happen when you're in a conversation with somebody and somebody says something that you like, what? Right? That you should know about or that you like. And then
I'm always the last
Yeah.
to know.
But
I've never had anything quite like that.
Well, again,
like this situation.
I've lived some of this with my ex-wife. Discovered that first her mom wasn't her mom, and then she was 20-some years old when she discovered her dad wasn't her dad either.
That's wild.
And it turned out to be the aunt. So DNA and these little things like this. I guess I'm just in a different camp. I want someone to be 100% honest with me no matter what. Now, even at 8 or 9, 10 years old, you might not understand everything, but there's got to be some way you can say, "Hey, here's the real deal.
Well, like when you tell, a child that they're adopted, or I mean, this is along the same.
Some people
I know.
Some people never like they'll just never know, and then but they look around and go, I don't feel like there's something missing. I mean, you can sense those things. Kids are smart. They understand. They're like, and I want to give.
Well, imagine this kid. He must feel.
Oh, how would you like to be? I would like to be in a group of people, Patty, and they go, "Hey, your dad's not your dad."
Oh, I mean,
and you love your dad. You loved your dad. You know what I'm saying? You'd be like, "What? What?" Go talk to your mom. What?
I don't even know what to,
Well, this is going to be
Stephanie is asking for our help.
All right, so 547-KORD, app chat us. Steph will do our best to solve this for you. I say you be 100% honest. I've always been that way. I'm like, I don't care what the Band-Aid is. Rip it off, man. And this is going to take a long time to heal. So we're going to ask everybody else, what would you do in this situation? Would you have kept it from this little boy? What would you have done if you were the parent? We want to know. It's other people's problems. You got Rick and Patty. KORD.
We love to hear from you, and it's easier than ever to reach out. Just open up the Cord mobile app and send us an app chat message, or you can contact us the old-fashioned way at 509-547-KORD. Number one for New Country, 1027 KORD.
You got Rick, you got Patty. Great to be with you. 65 degrees. All right, we're super excited because the Pendleton Whiskey Music Fest is around the corner on July 13th. What a lineup, Patty.
Getting excited. You've got Jody Messina. You've got Dustin Lynch. Also Thomas Rhett. You can't forget about Thomas Mack's going to start the show at 3:45. Gates open at 3.
Oh, my gosh. We're super excited, and we want to send you off to the party in Pendleton. And what caller are we going to take here?
We're going to take caller number 6.
Phones are already going.
I know. Look at it.
They're already on fire. 547-KORD, 547-KORD, 547-5673. We want to send you off to the Pendleton Whiskey Music Fest. Good luck next. You got Rick and Patty, KORD.
You're waking up with the Cord Morning Show. Number one for New Country, 1027 KORD. No need to wait for AI. Catch us now on Google Home and Alexa devices. Open our app for more info.
Jelly Roll, I'm Not Okay. 737, number one for New Country. It's 1027 KORD. You got Rick, you got Patty. On the way, the Numerica Impossible Movie Challenge. That is coming up here in just about 15 minutes. Have a little fun with you on
Somebody's going to win 2 months of Netflix.
Absolutely. That's coming up at 7:50. Anywhere, everywhere, always on the station mobile app. If you don't have the KORD mobile app, you're missing out on some great content. Besides some great contesting, too. We got a $500 Visa gift card that it's up for grabs also on the app. You can win that. But there's also some great articles. I did an article about picnic places. When was the last?
I'm looking at that. 12 places for a fun picnic in Tri-Cities.
When was the last time you went on a picnic?
It's been a while.
Well, I think we used to. Didn't you used to picnic when you were a kid? Did you and your family ever go on a picnic?
We sure did.
When you were a kid?
We used to go to Como Park.
Oh, yeah. See, and you remember it, right? I mean, it's kind of cool when I go down to Columbia and I see Columbia Park and I see people out there picnicking because you just don't see it very often.
No.
But, I mean, around here, you got Leslie Groves Park. You got a bunch of them. You got the Charbonneau Park in Burbank, Chiawana. I mean, there's a ton of great parks. Highland Grange Park in Kennewick and Hanson Park. That area has blown up. Hanson Park over there.
I know.
It's so nice and has blown up. And what did you write about yesterday?
Well, June is Internet Safety Month, and the Richland Police Department offering some tips, also some red flags, what to look for.
Scammers. Yeah, bad.
Well, yes, and even for us, for grown-ups, tips on how to keep from being hacked.
Absolutely. We joke about this every single day on the station, but our own company sends us
phishing emails
all the time, hoping to catch us. And then when they catch us, they're like, "You gotta go do a course on internet safety." And we're like, we're so busy in our day. I'm like, really? This is the
creating content for the internet.
Yeah, exactly. And every day we get these phishing emails, and they're trying to always catch us. I'm like, really? That's the best use of their time is to try to catch us. So these internet tips are great, Patty.
Oh, absolutely.
So just be aware of that. And of course, I worry more for our elderly in terms of that because
I used to worry about my mother.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, send me $20,000. Okay, boom. Like, no, don't do any of that.
I know.
You're going to be arrested. None of that is real. Don't do it. Don't click on it. If you don't know it, don't click on it. All right?
Exactly.
So check out these tips. Patty's done them for you. Very important to stay safe. And there you go. Check out all that content and more for free on the KORD mobile app.
Starting your day the right way with the Cord Morning Show. Number 1 for New Country. 1027 KORD.
Martin, we love that song a lot. We Ride, 7:49. You got Rick, you got Patty. Always great to be with you. Right now, it's about 65 degrees for you and partly cloudy skies. It is time for the Numeric Impossible Movie Challenge because it is Thursday on our Throwback Thursday. Time to play for some Netflix, right, Patty?
We would love to give you 2 months of Netflix. We're going to play a movie clip. You correctly identify it at 547 KORD. That subscription is yours.
All right, 547 KORD, 547 KORD. Take a listen to today's movie clip. See if you can figure it out. Figure it out. Give us a call, and you win. Take a listen. Here it comes.
Remember, dear, no question.
Yeah, but
Right. Wax on, right hand. Wax off, left hand.
All right, there you go. What? 547 KORD. I had the biggest crush on Elizabeth Shue back in the day. Yeah, let's go to the
All right,
phone.
Mr. Obvious.
Yeah, he's there. Good morning. Good morning, KORD. You got a guess for us? Good morning, KORD. You got a guess for us? All right. Good morning, KORD. You got a guess for us? What movie is that from?
The Karate Kid?
The Karate Kid, absolutely.
Yes.
They're getting ready for a
Yes.
big movie for this again. I'm super excited about it. There you go. Wax on, wax off. Mr. Miyagi.
That's an easy one once you hear that.
You want you to hear that? Absolutely. Who's this morning? What's your name?
Kalia.
Oh, Kalia. Well, good morning. Good
Good job.
All right. You hang on here. We'll get you taken care of, okay?
Awesome, thank you.
You're
betcha.
welcome.
Just like that. There you go. Kalia is the big winner. And again, for me, I was 15 and Elizabeth Shue. I mean, I like the movie.
I know.
I love
I
the
know.
movie, but that was, if I ever had a first celebrity crush, Elizabeth Shue.
I got you.
For sure.
I got you.
So there you go. And of course, the big movie's coming out soon with, they're coming all back together.
I know.
And they're putting Jackie Chan in it as well. I mean, it's going to be awesome. So there you go. Congratulations. The Numerica Impossible Movie Challenge. Do it all over again next Thursday, same time. Check it out. And thank you. Great job on that. It's 1027 KORD.
Starting your day the right way with the Cord Morning Show. Number 1 for New Country. 1027 KORD. Have Apple CarPlay or Android Auto? Make sure you have our app, so when you connect your device, we can go everywhere together.
It's Aldean's latest. Let your boys be country. 8:11 now. You got Rick, you got Patty. Always great to be with you. And of course, 4th of July weekend around the corner.
Yeah.
So what do you and Jeff got planned for the 4th of
For the
July?
4th of July?
Yeah.
Actually, nothing. Just, the day off. I'm working on the 5th, so I'm not going anywhere. He's working as well.
Oh, okay. We're going to head to Oregon, out there near Clem, Oregon, Condon, and right there.
What's in Oregon?
Well, my wife's family ranch is out there, but
I
the
got
big
it.
deal is our dog Bodie.
Yeah.
It has issues with the fireworks, so it's like even already he's going crazy. So at New Year's, last year's 4th of July, he's a big scaredy cat, and so we do our best to calm him down. And so this year we said, you know what, let's just take him out of town. When the fireworks are going off. I mean, we're going to have to.
Will you take all the dogs?
Yep, all the dogs
Okay,
are going.
gotcha.
So Roxy Barkley, everybody's going to
nice.
everybody's going to the
Nice
farm.
holiday.
Yeah, absolutely.
Aw.
So we just thought because he tries to climb up on you, tries to sit in your lap. I mean, he's 60 pounds, and you're like, okay, Bodie, and he's shaking and all that.
This will be a first for me because I have no idea about DJ.
Yeah, some dogs are great. Some dogs are great, and then other dogs,
Yep.
yeah. And we discovered our when we had Phoebe didn't care, Barkley doesn't care, and Roxy doesn't care. Bodie, very sound sensitive, so we'll be taking him to the farm on the 4th. But it got me thinking about what we're buying for our 4th of July cookout. So here's the laundry list of what people are buying: beef patties,
Yep.
watermelons, bratwurst, canned baked beans, hot dog buns, of course, baby back ribs, of course.
Everything for the picnic and
Yeah,
barbecue.
exactly. Potato
Okay.
salad and charcoal. And the number one thing people are buying for the 4th of July cookout is, guess what? See if you can guess it. It's not on my list, so yellow corn. Corn is
Really?
the,
Sweet corn? Oh,
It's the number
man.
one. Corn is the
I
number
would
one.
never guess that.
Number one thing that people buy for the 4th of July.
I thought it would just be
I know.
burgers and hot dogs.
You thought?
Like,
They're on the list. I mean, they're on there, but corn. Yeah, corn is up 400% according to this new survey. New study by Instacart, what people are buying for 4th of July.
But you know what else you need for your beverages? Ice.
Oh, there you
I'm
go.
guessing that a lot of places are going to be running out of ice.
The crazy thing about ice, you used to get ice for like $1.
Yeah.
Now it's like, I think it's like $2 something for a.
Everything is going up.
I
We're
know.
still recovering.
We
from
are. I get it, but yeah, I'm like, I was like, what? $2.50 for some ice, but I get
Yep.
it. I get you. But the number one
It's in
thing,
demand.
4th of
Corn.
July. Yep, corn
Who
is the
knew?
number one. I know. Who knew that? Rick and Patty, KORD.
The Cord Morning Show with Rick and Patty. Back with more next on number 1 for New Country, 102.7 KORD.
Good summertime song. There you go. Kid Rock all summer long. 8:22. You got Rick, you got Patty, and of course the Throwback Thursday. Nothing like a good little Kid Rock for Throwback Thursday.
That's okay.
Yeah, you want to hear a great Throwback Thursday song? Let us know right there on the app chat feature. Boy, tough situation we've got going on in other people's problems. Stephanie in Milton Freewater. What is going on with Stephanie? We're going to tie this one off.
Well, she thought she was in love. She got pregnant in high school. She goes, I kept the kid. He's been terrific. He's 11 now, and his father has been great about it. We've maintained a good relationship, though not together. Soon after high school, I married a great guy who's been my son's dad for all practical purposes. We never told our son that this was not his real dad. So our 10-year high school reunion just was last weekend, and they let you bring your kids. Great, until someone let it slip that my friend was the real dad.
Oh, boy.
Our son heard that. The boy's just 11, and now he's crushed. He doesn't want anything to do with my husband now, and he's quiet and withdrawn, and now I feel horrible, have no idea what to do about it. What should I do? Stephanie and Milton Freewater.
Well, you know, I always talk about honesty is the best policy. What are people saying on Facebook that Steph should do?
Well, Mary says, when will parents learn that kids always find out their secrets? Step-parent, adopted, donor, like your kid will find out. You did your son dirty. You lied to him for 11 years of his life, and now the man he called dad has now been found out that it isn't his dad at all. Your son feels betrayed, lost, and confused. Get him into counseling. Do it now.
Yeah,
You
Rod-
essentially did this to your son.
Yeah, Rodriguez says, this is wrong on you and the real dad on so many levels, but especially, why would you keep this from him? I don't care if he's 11 or 4 or 18. Clearly, he's wiser than you and knows it's not right. That's why he's feeling and acting the way he is. You took that right of truth away from him from the start, period, man, and tell him the truth. And why did you do that? And Rodriguez says, poor kid. Yeah.
Carol says, when your son was old enough to understand, you should have told him. Keeping things in the dark will always bite you in the end. The man that's his real father needs to be a part of his life now that the truth is out. Let your son decide when and where this should happen.
Steve says it's always crushing blow for young men to discover details about their own mother. If it was for me, as well as many of my friends, this won't stop happening either. I kept discovering things well into my late 40s. And after my mom's death, this is just a part of life. And that's from Steve. I know. What you discover that's hidden is just crazy sometimes.
Jason says, you shouldn't have lied to him in the beginning.
Yep. Adriana said if the real dad knew and had a relationship, you should have told him. So they're all, you shouldn't have lied. We've talked about this. Good or bad, I want to know. I mean, I can't stand it when people keep things from me, if that makes sense. You know, it's like, I just, you know, I get it. You don't want her to, you know, but this is quite the situation.
That's a big secret to keep. I mean,
but Patty, you and I've had this talk a lot on this radio program. How many people in our own lives, this is exactly the stuff that comes out later in life, and you discover that so-and-so's not the dad, so-and-so's not the mom, or whatever, all these different things. They were adopted. I mean, mom got shipped off for 9 months to somewhere else, and somebody thinks it's their brother, and it's not their brother, you know, or I mean, they think it's their cousin, but it's their brother. I mean, why do we do this to ourselves? I mean, honestly, truthfully, come on, man, why?
But this is a biggie.
Yeah, this is. So, Steph, we did our best. Best thing you can do. I like what they said, counseling.
Yep.
And again, talk to this young man, and you did it. You did it. You did it, and you should have had that conversation. And I do not understand. Again, even though the baby's daddy or whatever, why was that guy not involved? You know what I'm saying? I mean, I would, even if I had fathered a kid out of wedlock or whatever.
You'd still want to be.
No, exactly. I remember my first marriage. It was like we negotiated everything, and I was like, my son's not going anywhere. You know what I'm saying? I'm dad. This is, you know, how much money I
But
don't
even if real daddy didn't want to be involved or for whatever reason, your son still has a right to know.
This is exactly. So Steph, tough situation. Wish you the best. Let us know how it turns out. But almost everybody here is like, that's on you.
Yep.
What you did, you did your kid wrong there.
And now
so
you have to,
you got to pay it
out.
You got to pay it. So 102 on the way next for your workday. It's coming up. You got Rick and Patty, KORD.
listening to Rick and Patty in the morning on number one for New Country, 102.7 KORD.